Hi, and thank you so much for popping by. My name is Bita Pobaluzzi. Feel free to call me Bui. In this clip, we are going to talk about, as always, the things that are making our communities unhealthy, right? What are these socio-economic, cultural, religious, political factors that are making our communities unhealthy? And in this case, as usual, I am focused in Botswana, where at the moment there are multiple high level corruption cases that are being reported in news coverage or in the media. Botswana has historically been known to be a corruption-free country, a country that follows the rule of law. And unfortunately, of late, there are indicators from multiple sources, and I will share these here. There are indicators from multiple sources that corruption has steadily started to increase in Botswana. The question is why? Where are the loopholes? When in actual fact, Botswana is also applauded for having a trailblazing Whistleblower Act. So the question is, where are the loopholes and why are the loopholes allowed to flourish? And one of the things that really motivated me to say something about corruption is the interview that I saw with Ska and Kosinga Kahaye. And I think the conversation with Ska and Kosinga Kahaye really showed why there is an importance to have whistleblowers, right? People who can freely tell us the negative things that are happening in their organizations, people who will be protected after they let us know of the rot that is going on in whether it is government enclave or private sector. It is very important, I think, to have whistleblowers in our midst. We need whistleblowers, right? We absolutely need whistleblowers, but that's just one element of the solution to corruption. So some of the information that I am picking up from this article is actually showing that, first and foremost, there is a lack of research when it comes to corruption. And I think what is interesting about this article is that it's highlighting that, what makes the need for research in corruption is because currently, most of the time, when people talk about corruption, they want to know why ordinary citizens are bribing these officials. They want to know why ordinary citizens are bribing government officials, right? That is typically what we want to know when we talk about corruption. When in actual fact, this article is saying there is less known about how corruption affects ordinary citizens' access to basic public services and deprivation in different dimensions of well-being. So we study the consequences of corruption rather than the causes of corruption. So this study is very interesting because it says typically what happens is that people are very focused on studying the consequences of corruption rather than the causes of corruption.